Hello and welcome. I'm NJYosh, and this is Bellwright, episode 100, and this will be the series finale. It'll be a little bit longer of an episode, and I apologize, it's going to be a little bit disjointed, especially in the beginning, because I didn't decide at the beginning that this was going to be the final episode. I had always hoped to end on episode 100. Well, always. Past dozen or so episodes, I had hoped that things would be able to wrap up on episode 100. I didn't get as far with the development of my Vanguard units, armor, and stuff as I had hoped. And I had been working on that a little bit in between recordings. And that's what I was doing when I started recording today, when I got interrupted, and you'll see what happens. The idea of putting everybody in full night plate is just going to take too long. There's a dozen research projects I would have to complete to get to that, and then start building all the armor, so that's just not going to happen. So this will be the final episode of the series. We will accomplish what I set out to accomplish as a kind of a finale. And then we will come back to it in the future. Probably not for quite a while. We may wait for a, new content update. Or I may at some point just be ready to come back. But for now, this will be the last episode of Bellwright for the time being. I hope you enjoy. Again, sorry it's a little disjointed. This intro was recorded after I finished, so I know what's going on, but I didn't at the time I started recording. But enjoy, and I hope to see you in the future. Hello and welcome. I'm NJYosh, and we're back in Bellwright. As you can see, I was just in here just going to do a little bit of work on some modifications to our fortress, but we have a reclamation party inbound to Crasmere. So we have got to get back home. Uh-oh. Oh no. We are being pursued, which means we cannot teleport. That is very, very bad for us right now. Because we are poorly outfitted for the reclamation parties that we've been getting. So we need to try to get in here, sneak in here, grab this sign, get home and get our armies raised. Now, maybe this time we will have the opportunity to use our fortifications in Crasmere. So that would be kind of interesting. Alright. Troops. Vanguard. Remember that this time. And militia. Everybody up. And everybody get equipped. Now, I'm carrying a lot of arrows. So, that's something. Oops, missed. Ooh, they are on the move already. We're having a big roadblock with them gathering food, I think. I think that's what most of our delay is. Though we do have some people that don't have weapons, so that's not great either. Yeah, so they're waiting to go one at a time up in there to get weapons, or get, armor. Okay, so I hired a merchant, well, hired somebody that looked like a merchant, and they came equipped with really good gear.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Hang on, is that better than mine? Yes, it is. Can I wear it? Possibly. The mod is not perfect, as evidence here. Well, you know, I think there's another one. We'll take him with us too. Is that a whole line of merchants walking through? Alright. We don't have time to keep playing.
Follow me! Now stay together. Follow me! Hold steady. Hold formation. Stand firm.
Need something special? I've got rare finds just for you.
Looks like we're waiting on 2.
Hello there.
Waiting on 1. Here we go. Alright, everybody with me. I need to eat. I'm currently carrying gear that I don't need to be carrying, but that's okay. Now, if the fortifications work the way we want, great. If the problem last time was a failure of design, we're in deep trouble. Alright, Vanguard, you start forming up here. You can go there. Troops start forming up there. Militia, you're going to come up here with me.
Forward march!
Okay. Happy with that.
What brings you here, friend? I've got exactly what you need.
Move! Move!
Watch yourself, the roads aren't safe.
Move! Move!
Let's talk to this guy, see if this is another...
Are you interested in a good deal?
Um,
If you want something, make it quick.
Boy, there is stuff I would like to buy from you, but I don't have the time or inventory space. We're going to buy some of those real quick.
Well met.
Forward
Gotta get you
march.
guys repositioned a little bit.
Move.
No, you know what? Let's get you guys over here. Let's get the Vanguard back over here. I want the Vanguard to maybe
Something, make it quick.
come in behind. No, I don't want you to harvest.
Forward.
To move right there. Troops, move right there. Yep, that's gonna do it. Now let's real quick take a look and see. Alright, our timing's okay. Got some wolves.
Your wish is my command.
I wonder who our best archers are. Belinda, you're an excellent archer. Where are you? Alright, you have sharpened arrows and sturdy arrows. Let's replace those sturdy arrows with just more sharpened arrows. Any other really good ones? Otho. Sharpened. Let's give you a second stack of sharpened. Probably unnecessary. How are we doing on time? We're still okay. Not quite happy with the position here. I really want you to be a little bit more angled. Let's see if that worked.
I've got rare finds just for you.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh. Wolves. Take care of a few more of these just so they don't suddenly get in my way. Alright. We're as set up as I think we can be without running a line of fence down there. Oh, I'm wondering if I should have. I think as long as I don't start their engagement, I think they'll keep following the road on in. I hope. Just have to be a little bit more patient than we were last time. Crasmere, I can't... Ooh, I can raise a militia here. Yeah, let's do it. Get a couple more troops in. I mean, can't hurt, right? Other than every troop in that militia that I lose, it does reduce the prosperity. But losing the town would be worse. Alright, you know what? I might... You guys have a fair number of archers, don't you? Neil, weren't you supposed to grab food? You're mostly archers. Let's get you up here.
Move! Move! Forward march! Move! Forward!
We'll get the militia over there. So that leaves some room for the local militia in there. Alright, we're getting close. We will see at this point whether we screwed up and they're all just going to go that way, or whether they're going to come around this bend. If it looks like they're going to cut straight across, I might be able to lob some arrows in and draw their aggro this way. But we're going to be in a bad spot. Alright, you need to come off charging too. Make sure nobody's on charging. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's the newcomer that's running out of food. He did not... Yeah, alright, I can give him some food. Where are you? Neil. You're over here, right?
Out of my way, I've got business to tend to.
You can eat that. Does put me short on food. But I don't have time to run back. Should have gone back as soon as I saw somebody was getting hungry. And grabbed something. Alright. We can kind of see him down there. Uh-oh. Oh no, it looks like they're going around. Alright, I got their attention. Ouch. Tried to hold on just a hair too long. Oh no! My archers! Oh no! Oh no! How could I have made this worse? I don't know.
Charge! Charge! Charge!
Oh man, everyone's going down. Oh, they defeated them. Okay, that went poorly. Who is left? Anybody? Wait, did my entire force go down? It looks like it. Okay. I guess we're looting on our own. But we held. So, that's worth something. Sharp-eyed people may have also noticed there are new camps. I think just these two at the moment. But we're going to have to do something about that. I think it came down to a couple of soldiers, a couple of brigands, that the town's actual just, like, guards took out. So I have no soldiers left, so it wasn't one of me. One of me? One of my guys. That's crazy. But this defense worked fairly well. Would have worked maybe a little bit better if I didn't accidentally lure them into my archers, but it looked like they were going around the defenses to the side, so that's a weak point. But I'm not entirely sure how to shut off. How to block off, but yeah. There we go. Let's finish looting. I think the hit that Crasmere took from losing the troops I had recruited was easily offset by the successful defense. Are these wolf kills over here? I don't think these might have been bandits that the wolves ate. Although I don't know if I would leave a loot bag. I don't know. Got weird. So I kind of wanted this. I may not have mentioned it in the beginning. This is episode 100. I was kind of hoping that I could do enough prep work in advance that episode 100 was going to be the final assault on the last bandit base. It's not going to be. I've got entirely too much prep work for... I really wanted my Vanguard to be in full plate. What am I doing? I'm looking to trade. No, I have already traded today. I've got a lot of things to research before we get there. We need these, and then these. We also need 4 sets of boots, 4 sets of gauntlets, and 3 more helms. So I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I don't think we're going to be able to go full Dreadnought mode with our Vanguard, unfortunately. Now, what I do want to make sure is that... Oof. Gear presets. Vanguard copy. Edit. Okay. They're set to heavy armor first. Fair enough. So why did that troop drop this armor? I don't know. That does also remind me. That's not one. I want details. All right. Barbara Warder. You have terrible other stats, but you do have high strength. So let's put you into under troops. We want to put the other guy under Vanguard. What was his name? Neil. Yeah. Neil doesn't have great other stats either. Just good strength. Oh well. That's okay. We'll have to live with that. I need a new sword. My sword's almost broken. That'd work. Alright. To show you what I was working on down here. I decided I don't like this gap. And them coming up this gap. So I'm going to... I want to move... Oh, this requires a hammer. I want to move the guard post. Is there somebody knocked unconscious here? Apparently. I want to move the guard post down that stone wall ways and close off that gap with fencing. But I need a hammer. That is what that villager was doing down there. And why you're coming back in the middle of the night. So we're going to take this guard post apart. I'm still having trouble defending Horndean, because the problem I have is, you know, I've got a bigger army now, but it takes so long for everyone to get their equipment and meals that by the time I can travel to the shipyard, I really don't have time to get in place and positioned the way I need. And it ends up being a scramble. Kind of wish they would make some kind of something like a shipyard, only like maybe it's a wagon yard or something, whatever, that you can move your group to a town. Not like anywhere you want, but able to transport your entire group to a town. Now, here, that's not really particularly closer to where I built these defenses, but I could have built the defenses closer to town. Every other town, I believe, maybe not Padstow. No. Padstow and Horndean both, or Herondine both, don't have water nearby. Bradford has water pretty close. Crasmere has water right there. Blackridge Pool even has water pretty close. Farnworth does. And the biggest thing is that with Horndean and Crasmere, there is no, with Horndean, there is no real good fast travel point that is for your team that is between Horndean and where the brigands come from. You have that little pond off to the west a bit where we have our shipyard, and that's it. There is no other option that's even remotely usable. Like, even the water that's around Horndean is too steep. There's no suitable spot for a shipyard. And, like, I don't want to be able to just transport anywhere to any sign, which is why I haven't put in one of those mods to, you know, fast travel with your whole party to a sign. That's not what I'm looking for, but I'm just looking for another option. And I think setting up, and, you know, just as high a tier as the shipyard, maybe even higher tier, I don't know, but a wagon yard where you can transport your companions with you to one of the towns, I think would be a good compromise. And it's no less digestible than the shipyard. I mean, you're still fast traveling with the shipyard. You just have this set of limitations that means it works for everywhere where you really need it except Horndean. I want to reposition these defenses because I just know I'm going to end up with another Horndean reclamation party at some point. I'm kind of glad that that last one was Crasmere. That's at least defensible. And it enabled us to use defenses that we didn't get to use last time because I ticked off the reclamation. Well, no. The reclamation party this time was going to go cut across that corner also. So, it wasn't just that I had started them running ahead of time. Alright. So build this guard post here. I need some wood. Wood's hard to come by down here, isn't it? Not logs, just regular wood. Now, I have no idea what I'm planning here is going to work. Because my idea is I've got the fence. I run the fence to where it blocks off that entrance. I put my heavy troops down here. I use this guard post here as kind of, basically as kind of shielding. So they don't get, they're not as vulnerable to arrows. And also to give me a place to shoot from. Oops. And then I put the militia about where I had been putting them. But now there's no direct path to them. So they're shooting. And I can put them here-ish. So they're shooting this whole time they're running down along this. Maybe even put them here. Maybe it helps distract some of them. So some of them don't run all the way to the end. It should distract the archers at least. I need wood. As daylight starts to break. That's 2 fences. That might be enough. I'm not sure how much of a gap I need to cover here. Can I climb this? Yeah. Oh, you know what, buddy? I don't have time for this. Alright, that worked better than I thought it was going to. That's kind of awesome. Alright, this might be a little tricky to find a spot that this is going to work. That does not look blocked to me. Saw a flash. Where was that flash? This'll work. We'll kind of curve it back. We'll move some of those original fences down. Ooh, this is getting low. Ooh, I don't know that I trust this. I don't think I do. I just noticed that this is still listing as part of Copper Hill. That's still what my, like, initial constructions are coming up as. Here. Not that that's, like, an issue. It's just, it's kind of funny. Cannot get the visual angle I want.
A moment, traveler.
Kind of hate that.
A moment, traveler. Fortune favors the curious.
I don't think you have anything I can use to help build. No. Help build armor. Oh, yeah, I hate that. Oh, trades. Need to do my Horndean trades. And I actually also need Crasmere trades. Especially this, not canvas. Oh, I thought Crasmere had cloth. Apparently I was mistaken. Oh, you know what? I think I need some fur, too. Right. I'm not crazy about the fact that the fence is facing the wrong way, but it's gonna have to do. That goes right to ground. Yeah, nope, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll do it this way. You're an animal trader. Where are you all going? Is Horndean, like, evacuating? promise I'll defend you guys. I don't know if that's what's happening. Alright. Fence shenanigans really were not on my agenda today. So, I apologize about that. I just need to do something to improve the ability to defend Horndean. Because it's not working, what I've been doing. This is also pretty ugly, but I have run out of patience fiddling with fence placement down here. It unfortunately leaves a fairly big dead spot that I can't shoot with my archers. So maybe my archers are going to be over here. But we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe it's better, maybe it's not. Straps. Why is it always straps? How many straps do bandits really need? Alright. We're gonna actually go into combat. So let's bulk up a little. Because we are going to take out at least this camp, maybe both camps, depending on how long it takes me to take out the first one. I have no road retreat here. And it's a full one. Oh, come on. Might have an arrow sticking out my head. Can't actually see him through the tree there. Need some clearer ground. Where are those arrows coming from? They're streaking across the sky right to left. Very strange. Most of this loot still isn't worth it. I think I might be dropping it on the ground. I'm not sure. Yep. Oh, I should re-equip some arrows there. No. That'll do. Let's get in here. Make sure the camp is deactivated. Yep. Start dropping straps to loot the things that are worth more. Alright, that's one down. Where's our sign down here? Other one gonna stop me from traveling, or is he just gonna retreat? Oh, there are two, sorry. Hi, boys.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
Okay. Let's get back out there. Boy, I have no signs close to that, do I? Except for the one that's surrounded by foes. Okay, we'll go here. Did I run? No, okay. Thought I ran past it for a moment. Uh-oh. My chicken is poorly fed. You know what that means? I am not going to do anything about it because I don't take care of my chickens. In game. Well, I used to have chickens in real life. I took care of them. However, keeping chickens someplace where black bear are as prevalent as they are here is very difficult. It'd be bad enough if it was just the black bear, but between the black bear, the coyotes, the possums, the raccoons. Problem with you guys, is I can see you. I mean, the fog makes it a little more difficult. You've got a fence in front of you. Okay. So, as far as camp counts go, we are back to where we ended last episode. See if there's anything else worth taking here. Okay. Who's that wandering through down there? Are you perchance a merchant or a companion I can hire?
I'm just passing, my friend. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I mean, these companions aren't great, but they'll do. Head back, work as a guard. Clara. Why do I not see her? Am I crazy? Oh, because you were assigned as a guard. Okay. We're just going to go clear the obstruction on this sign. I had a suspicion that it was going to be a wolf or something. Wolf or boar. It seemed like it was sitting obstructed for too long Like if it was bandits walking through, they would have cleared at some point. Okay, so what else do we need to do to prep for our final assault? We do need to take out those other camps. So I guess that's kind of first step. Do something about that one arrow.
All done in a good day's of work.
These all sturdy and simple. Those are sharpened, okay.
Night's coming quick. Best be in
I am giving up on the idea that we are going to be in full dreadnought, mega plate forcefulness. It's going to take too long. The research is just going to be days and days of work, and I really don't feel like dragging this out just for that. I've been some pretty good, cool armor stuff. This is Lord Ashbourne's armor. Oh, can I use Lord Ashbourne's sword? Do I have that in my house chest?
All done in a good day's of work.
Actually, I'll do it this way. Storage. Ooh. Ashbourne sword. Apparently I now have 2 of them in inventory. That's due to hiring wandering companions that are part of that mod, I think. I believe that's how that's happening.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
That's a back weapon. Alright, well, we'll bring it with us.
I'm working.
Let's gather some more herbs from the forest.
Alright, we got another 3-star camp here to take out. Is that the 1-star camp right past it? Yeah. Ouch. Very low stamina at the moment. Oh, hit his shield at least. Getting too many, taking too many arrows there. No, don't run away. like a triple hit I took there. Okay. That's the bigger camp. Well, no, that's the 3-star camp. Haven't done the bigger camp yet. Yeah, I don't care. Did I just take a strap? What am I doing? That's enough looting. Now, shoot from a distance safely, or charge in recklessly because it's only a 1-star camp and I have no respect for their abilities. Okay, let's go to the next one. If we can find our way there. We still have to build a shipyard down here, don't we? Ooh, I hope we can actually find a place to build a shipyard down here. Otherwise, that's going to be a long run. It's doable, but that's... Is this the camp? No, this isn't the camp. Yes, it is the camp. Okay. Weird. Whoops. Oh, there you are. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, we're going to waypoint that just so we don't accidentally run into the large camp. Which I believe is that one right there. It's gonna be a little tricky getting past it on this side. We may have to go around. It's like one of the fortress-like ones. That's gonna be fun. See, I'm gonna be attacking from more like that side. So we'll be attacking downhill. That works to our advantage. Knock, knock. I'm not even sure why I keep looking. Okay, as of now, it still looks like it's just these last two camps. Not one-shotting them like I was. Okay, it has occurred to me that I probably should be checking these for food and taking any food I find. Just to make sure when I rally the troops for that final attack, everybody's fed. Or everyone's got food. So we'll grab any food we find. I am not going to go back to the other ones. Alright, let's see. What is going to be our best, most logical route out of here? Probably back along this and then around that. That way I'll scout the route I'll be taking in also. Something that's going to last and give me stamina. Yep, this is my angle of attack. Right down this clear valley there. Also has the advantage of coming down this road, more or less. Guess I have to go out that way, because I don't think I'm going to get my troops over that hill. Although, No, I think they'll go over that saddle there. Okay, what is this crowd? Yeah, let's drop off all this stuff. Did all the merchants, like, work their way together?
A merchant's life isn't easy.
Okay.
Hello there. How may I assist you with my
Alexis, what are you doing down here today? What are you doing down here?
These are tough times we live.
These are like...
Books are in.
Huh.
A merchant's life isn't
Crazy. I'm sure that's the merchant mod playing weirdly. Alright, how are we set up?
I'm just passing, my friend. Don't mind me.
Let's rest. So we definitely want to do this in daylight. Hopefully daylight won't end before we can get there. All right. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. Raise the militia, raise the vanguard, raise the troops. Probably should have done this closer to my staging post so I could have sent them all to equip themselves easier, but I raised them before they could get their morning food, which is probably a mistake, but we'll get it sorted. Now, did any camps pop up during the night? Does not look like it. See them all waiting for access to the food. This is going to be overkill for this camp, I think. Like, I've turned this into like the big final event thing. My troops are just going to run through that camp. This is going to be the most anticlimactic final episode ever. And I'm sorry about that. forget, like, I'm at 0 threat for most of the areas up here. That's insane. It's cool, though. Alright, everybody, almost everybody ready. Just a couple more left at this food stockpile. Where are you going, Simone? Have some of them eaten that first piece of food they had or something?
Onward! Follow me! Follow me! Now!
Trying to get you guys to come further down here.
Not the safest roads these days. Keep your wits about you.
Still waiting on a couple. Like
Safe
4
travels.
more.
What brings?
That's everybody. Did it camp? Wait a minute. Oh no, okay. It was just showing up at the edge of my vision. I thought a camp popped up right next to this. Alright, and we are off. Heading for Horndean first. Then we should come right over this valley here to the camp. Hey, how about we not start this off with running off the side of a cliff? Nice view, though. There we go. That's a better approach. Horndean, your houses are busted. Potentially should have invested in Horndean a little bit more. What do we got over here?
The streets are ours again, and so is our pride.
We have bandits.
The streets are ours again, and so is our pride.
Do you know who I am? Cool. Lost troop already. Love it. Vanguard. Can you guys loot in the area?
Don't attack me, good folk. I'm just minding my own business.
All hail the Bellwright, our steadfast leader and savior.
You know what happened there is my militia are the lowest, the least armored, so they're the fastest. So it was my militia that hit them first. Except for this guy. This guy's an absolute unit in speed. Who are you? Right. You are a militia. Ooh, that's a big group of bandits. Do we warm up?
Move! Forward! Move!
We're losing troops. Need some bandages. There we go.
Follow my lead! Follow me! Follow closely! Hold steady!
Out of my way, I've got business to tend to.
There we go. Some bandages, some healing salves.
Hello there. Hello there.
Move!
Safe travels.
Move! Move! Forward march! Move! Move!
Watch yourself, the roads aren't safe.
Okay. That's going to be my position. I think we're going to switch to the bow very briefly just to draw them out. Before switching back to the sword. Let's get back in our line here. Get in, get those archers.
Safe travels.
Follow my lead. Stay together.
Troops loot.
Move! Move! Hold formation. Move! Move!
Step right up. Find goods for trade.
Stand firm. Move!
See if we can pull this. There we go. Our archers are doing pretty decent work. Alright. This is it.
Follow closely. Follow my lead.
If you want something, make it quick.
That is the last camp on the map. Has been claimed. Where's the loot? Let our troops and stuff loot. There's a map free of bandit camps. Let's head home. Carvania is a safer place. I mean, we'll see if we run into any bandit patrols on our way back. So it has been quite an adventure from a outcast not accepted to build a house within the bounds of Horndean to becoming the Bellwright of all of the towns in the region, disposing of Lord Ashburn and his brigands, clearing the map of all the bandit presence. Or at least all the camps. They're still wandering. Packs of bandits wandering around, as evidenced by the fact that there's a sign not usable. No. You jerk. You gotta go spoil my ending. We can't have that. And here is all prepared to take the shipyard back with my troops. Way to spoil my ending. Do I have to sit here and watch and make sure no more pop up before I can make it back? Ooh, troops aren't going to like that. We are strung out all the way back to the fortifications for Horndean. Where's this camp? I see it's smoke. Lousy 2-star camp. That's not the thrilling end we wanted. How much of an epic battle are we going to be able to have with just a 2-star camp? Wait for everybody to catch up. Or maybe just most of them to catch up.
Hold the position. Stay in a line.
You need arrows. Alright, there you go, buddy. You can see all the troops running over the hill in the back. We're going with what we've got. Charge! Wait, seriously? Two troops? That's what you give me for my final battle? Pathetic.
A moment, traveler.
Alright, back to the shipyard. Doesn't even make sense to go back to the shipyard at this point. I just don't think I've ever traveled back with the troops. Every time we've used the shipyard, we've had extensive losses. I don't think I have traveled back. It's going to be really disappointing when I get to the shipyard and have forgotten that I have and have used up the shipwright pack at it. That's going to be just flat out embarrassing. I am now really worried that that is actually the case. I'm going the right way? No, I'm not. I know my troops aren't keeping up. I'm running ahead to see if I have completely botched this ending. Okay. We're good. I should stop looking at the map so I don't see if another camp pops up. Still a lot to go. Squad 1 is all here. Squad 2 is all here. Just waiting on the last few from Squad 4.
What brings you here, friend? I've got exactly what you need.
Come on, who is it? Is it Madeline? Madeline's stuck. Oh well. Dismiss, dismiss.
I've got business to tend to.
Dismiss. All go back to your jobs. Carvania is now safe. And that is where this series is going to wrap up. I want to thank everyone who's been watching for the whole time. You guys are awesome. Anyone that just joined in for this, sorry none of this has made sense. The VODs are going to stay up on YouTube. I have no intention of taking them down. We are going to be continuing to play other games. Probably going to keep going with Ash and Steel for a little bit, Bannerlord for a bit, possibly do some Grounded 2 when that releases. I really enjoyed the first one. We will be coming back to Bellwright in the future, but it will probably not be for a little while unless there's a major content update earlier than I'm expecting. I just don't feel like I can continue to make enjoyable and interesting content in it right now. I don't have the energy to completely restart just yet. We will be doing that soon, but I'm happy with where Centralia is. I think it looks really neat, you know, a little bit spread out along that road, a little cluster of a center bit in around the warehouse and stuff. I like the way it looks. I think I'm happy with it. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this final episode of the series, and we will see you in the future.